to make these bum bitches mad again. Back to them. I lead the pack, so my back's to them. Yup, the queen's back, what's happening? Rerun, bout to make these bitches rap again. Diamond chains on my ankle. Young money in the cut like a shank doll. Tell tip rubber bands on my bankroll.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. And today we finna be doing Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader public interview. Basically, I'm gonna have 3 questions for random people, and we're gonna see if they get it right or wrong. So before we start, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, because why not? Now let's get to the video. Okay, introduce yourself.
I'm Jalen.
Okay, the first question is, which is heavier, 100 pounds of rocks or 100 pounds of feathers?
But I ain't that stupid. They're the same.
They're the same.
100 pounds.
Okay, period. Okay, the second question is, an electric train is traveling north 100 miles. Which way is the smoke blowing?
South.
Ain't wrong. It's not blowing. It's an electric train. Okay. The last question is, how many times can you subtract 10 from 100?
Help me. 10.
It's one time, because if you subtract it again, it's going to be you subtracting 10 from 90. Okay, she got 1 out of 3.
Yeah.
Okay, introduce yourself.
My name is Molly.
Okay, the first question is, which is heavier, 100 pounds of rocks or 100 pounds of feathers? Come to the mic.
Rocks?
Come to the mic.
Rocks?
They're both 100 pounds.
Oh, that's true.
An electric train is traveling north 100 miles per hour. Which way is the smoke blowing?
Say that again?
An electric train is traveling north 100 miles per hour. Which way is the smoke blowing?
The opposite way?
There's no smoke. It's an electric train.
Oh, shit.
How many times can you subtract 10 from 100? Come to the mic. Stupid. Don't stop it. Come on.
No.
How many times can you subtract 10 from 100?
Fuck you and your YouTube.
Introduce yourself.
My name is Carson.
Okay, the first question is, which is heavier, 100 pounds of rocks or 100 pounds of
The
feathers?
same. Like,
Okay. Okay, you don't gotta get an attitude. An electric train is traveling north 100 miles per hour. Which way is the smoke blowing?
south. Nah, north. It's going north. It's going the same way.
It's an electric train that don't got smoke. No, I got one more.
Alright.
How many times could you subtract 10 from 100?
10.
You can only subtract it once, because then you'll be subtracting 10 from 90.
Alright, that's it.
Okay. Introduce yourself. Come close to the mic. Oh my God.
I'm so sorry.
Mariah Smears. Okay. The first question is, which is heavier, 100 pounds of rocks or 100 pounds of feathers? Hold on. Stay back there.
100 pounds of rocks.
It's the same. It's 100 pounds each way.
Oh.
Okay. An electric train is traveling north 100 miles per hour. Which way is the smoke blowing? Come to the mic.
Wait, can you repeat that?
An electric train is traveling north 100 miles per hour. Which way is the smoke blowing?
South?
It's an electric train. It don't got no smoke. Look at her.
No, because.
Okay, how many times can you subtract 10 from 100? Come close.
Let me think. Like, you trying to 10 from 100. It was hot. 1?
Hey, you were the first person to get it. You said 8.
No, I said A.
1.
I said 1.
I know you said 1. Hey.
A.
Introduce yourself. Come into the mic. Come into the mic.
Okay.
Introduce yourself.
My name is Jamisha, a.k.a. Misha Bad Loveless, okay?
The first question is, which is heavier, 100 pounds of rocks or 100 pounds of feathers?
Huh?
Come close.
What did you say again?
Which is heavier, 100 pounds of rocks or 100 pounds of feathers?
100 pounds of feathers?
That's true.
They the same thing. They both 100 pounds too. All right. Question 2. A train is traveling north 100 miles per hour. Which way is the smoke blowing?
North.
It don't got no smoke. It's an electric train. Okay. How many times can you subtract 10 from 100?
How many times can you subtract 10 from 100? Once.
Okay, period.
Yeah.
Period. Introduce yourself.
My name is Lastasha.
Okay, my first question is, which is heavier, a pound of rocks or a pound of 100 pounds of rocks or 100 pounds of feathers?
They're the same because they're both 100 pounds.
Period. Okay. An electric train is traveling north 100 miles per hour. Which way is the smoke blowing?
What?
An electric train is traveling north 100 miles per hour. Which way is the smoke blowing?
South? Is that right?
It don't got no smoke. It's an electric train. Okay, listen. How many times can you subtract 10 from 100?
10?
Once. Because if you subtract it again, you'll be subtracting 10 from 90.
You gotta have a headphone.
Introduce yourself.
I didn't want to.
Come on. Introduce yourself.
I'm Ajale.
The first question is, which is heavier, 100 pounds of rocks or 100 pounds of feathers?
They're the same weight.
Okay. The second question is, an electric train is traveling north 100 miles per hour. Which way is the smoke blowing?
South?
It's an electric train that don't got no smoke. How many times can you subtract 10 from 100?
10 times.
Once. Because if you subtract it again, it's going to be you subtracting 10 from 90.
I'm Khalil.
The first question is, which is heavier, 100 pounds of rocks or 100 pounds of feathers?
Rocks.
They're the same weight. They're both. Bro! An electric train is traveling south 100 miles per hour. Which way is the smoke blowing?
Left.
Left. It's an electric train that don't got no smoke.
No.
I got one more question. All right, how many times can you subtract 10 from 100?
10.
Once. Because if you subtract it again, you'll be subtracted from 90. Everybody's stupid, bruh. Introduce yourself.
You know, Jayon Wilson, 86 Yanni.
The first question is, which is heavier, 100 pounds of rocks or 100 pounds of
They
feathers?
both 100 pounds. They both 100.
An electric train is traveling north 100 miles per hour. Which way is the smoke blowing?
Smoke. It's electric.
How many times can you subtract 10 from 100?
I mean, I already heard y'all do this one, so you know you can only do it once, because then it'd be 90. But.
Niggas is cheating. Introduce yourself.
I'm Lanaya.
The first question is, which is heavier, 100 pounds of rocks or 100 pounds of feathers?
What?
Which is heavier, 100 pounds of rocks or 100 pounds of feathers?
Rocks.
They're the same weight.
I thought she said 100 rocks or 100 feathers.
Okay, an electric train is traveling north 100 miles per hour. Which way is the smoke blowing?
North.
There's no smoke. It's an electric train. No, come on. I got one more question.
No, let's redo this.
No, I got one more question. Listen, how many times can you subtract 10 from 100?
How many times can you subtract 10 from 100?
Say it in the mic.
How many times? How many times can you subtract?
10 from 100.
You can't.
You've been the stupidest one out of all today.
If you subtract 10 from 100, oh,
How many times?
I don't know. 10?
Once.
How?
Because if you subtract it again, thank you. She the smartest one.
I'm Alex.
Which is heavier, 100 pounds of rocks or 100 pounds of feathers?
They're the same weight.
Okay. An electric train is traveling north 100 miles per hour. Which way is the smoke blowing?
Up.
There ain't no smoke, it's an electric train. Alright, my last question is, how many times can you subtract 10 from 100?
10.
Once. Oh my. Because if you subtract it again, it'll be 90. Niggas is stupid, bruh. Introduce yourself.
My name is Zach.
Which is heavier, 100 pounds of rocks or 100 pounds of feathers?
What you say?
Which is heavier, 100 pounds of rocks or 100 pounds of feathers?
100 pounds of rocks.
They the same weight.
Oh, because they 100 pounds.
Okay. An electric train is traveling north 100 miles per hour. Which way is the smoke blowing?
You said what?
An electric train is traveling north.
Electric train ain't no smoke.
Hey, period. Hold up. I got one more. Hold on.
Big fact.
How many times can you subtract 10 from 100?
You said what?
How many times can you subtract 10 from 100?
10 times.
Once.
You said how many times can you
Subtract 10 from 100.
You got me, my nigga.
Hey. Introduce yourself.
My name's Beyonce.
Which is heavier, 100 pounds of rocks or 100 pounds of feathers?
100 pounds of my ball.
Type of nigga.
I wanna tell the world about you just so they could get jealous. And if you see her fall, I do tell her I wish that I met her. If I catch the opposition, guarantee I'ma scratch her. So he bet not let me catch him.